Hi Suresh, thank you for making those changes to the website. It's looking good. So to continue on, I'll run through a few things. So if I click on the menu, Contact Us is the only menu item that's coming up at the moment. If I go to the live site and click on it, you can see that more of them are there. Obviously, that needs to be fixed, so if that could be taken care of, that'd be great. The accordion, I suppose, would just push welcome to Paws Pet Retreat down. However you think, just so long as it is user-friendly, that would be great. The other main issue that I've got is if I go to, we've got a new booking system, so if I go to book online, not that one, it's you can't see it, but it's book online 2. So the link up the top when you click on book online is book-online. This page is book-online-2. This is the page that I'm going to be using for the booking system. It's got this new online portal. The text was very small in this plugin, and the reason why it was so small is because when this website was built, there was a lot of REM values put into the CSS. So if I go to the home page, and I'll just try and resize it here, and you'll see that the text here looks okay. That's probably a little bit big, even at this size. And then if I come down to here, you can see that this is way too big. This could be smaller, so that home and home are on top of each other. This could be smaller. This could be a little bit smaller. The headings there are probably okay, but that's too big. So those elements, if I let's go back out and just inspect it. Okay, so there's all these REM values that have been put in. So that one's probably, I mean, if you look at this text here and how big that is, and then you look at this is way too big now. I'm wondering if that's a little bit too small. No, I think we'll just make all of this smaller. People's screens are getting bigger these days. So if I was to put in, I don't know, what does 1 do? 1 second. So 2, 1, maybe 1.5, maybe 1.7. So that's probably going to be a little bit smaller than what this is here, but not too much. 1.6. That's probably what we can get away with. And then the line height will make 1.5, 1.8. So something like that. So that's probably more in line with this now. This would obviously need to be smaller than that. And this would need to be in, so basically it needs restyling. All of these REM values are well out, particularly on mobile. So if you can do your best to set responsive rules that change all of these texts, that would be great. The book online button here, that could be a little bit smaller, more in line with that button. And so this button here, if that text could be a little bit smaller so that it's all on one line and the button was smaller, that'd be great. This book online button here, can we put the book online button underneath and then underneath here? That would be great. And as I said, this testimonials section is just way too big. So even the heading, so that heading and that text and the body should be the same as, so this body text here. Let's have a look at that. So at the moment, maybe 0.8. Yeah, probably about 0.8 body text. You can see that this is a bit loose in here. The line spacing in there is too tight, and everything in relation to each other throughout the page, all sort of the same sizing. So it's a bit of a mess. If you could clean it all up, that would be great. Even this here, so these are all too big. Yeah, everything's too big. The whole site had a, which property was it? Some property that changed all the fonts down and it was at about 67%. I took that away so that booking plugin could come up to its normal size, but now everything is just needing restyling. So, yeah, we need to get on top of this and we need to fix it up. Once you've done those changes on the home page and got it looking good, just keep in mind that there's all these other pages as well. As you can see, this text obviously is too big, and that obviously will change when you change the home page. So hopefully that will all look good. Just keep an eye on it. If you just want to do the home page and then show me, and then I have a look at these other pages and make extra changes later on, I'm happy to do that. At the moment, it's all just way too big, even for the. So, yeah, I mean, look at the line spacing there, how big it is. This big gap here. That table isn't even, for some reason. That's odd. Alright, so hopefully when the text becomes smaller, that table will fit in. At the moment, it's not even fitting into the box there, into the window, I should say. So a lot of styling issues. So yeah, happy for you to spend some time and get it looking good. And if you've got any questions, yeah, just shout out, and we'll look at it case by case if we need to. All right, I'll leave it at there and see how we go. Thanks, Suresh. Cheers.